Alright, everybody, welcome back to Eastrum here. How do you get to your journal? That's inventory. Quick. Alright, it should be J. Findings. But it's not. Mission L. There we go. Access secure storage. Go to the lodge. I'm gonna go talk to Sergeant Yumi. I think I finished this one, yeah. Where's Sergeant Yumi? This way. Alright. Come on, Vasco.
Mark my words. Someday, I'll be running the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Chief Diplomat Yassine runs a tight ship at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Yeah, I work at MAST, in the Office of Interstellar Affairs. I'm a sort of liaison between the UC and the Freestar Collective. I help solve communication problems, show visiting diplomats the city, things like that. Probably doesn't sound all that exciting to you, but I love it. I've been interested in a diplomatic career since I was a kid. No, I'm from Neon. I moved here a couple months ago for a job at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Oh, I love it. I think New Atlantis is the most beautiful place in the settled systems. I can't believe how many trees there are in the city. Thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Alright, that was just a dialogue tree. Alright. Later, lady, I gotta go talk to Sergeant Yumi. Woohoo! Okay, there's no roll, is there? Go to the spaceport. Oh, Sergeant Yumi! I'm coming to see you. I don't know why I need to speak to Sergeant Yumi, but I'm gonna go talk to her. I think it's a her. Maybe a him. Oh, Sergeant Yumi's a dude.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Sure.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Sure. Can I go guard the secret cargo?
Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all?
Yeah, I don't.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to MAST and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC Security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
Oh, you're stuck with me now, dude. Haha!
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, well that sounds super sketchy, but sure. Let's go speak to Plato. We gotta get back on the train? We gotta get back on the train. Alright.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Okay, yeah, but I gotta go talk to, I gotta go up there, talk to Plato. How do I get up there? This way? Let me go talk to Plato, then we'll go to the lodge. Dude, you're a robot. You're that slow? Okay, you're down there, you're up there, where the hell is this dude? Okay, I don't get this. I was just down there. You told me to come up here. Is that... Speak to Agent Plato. Alright, let me go back down there again. Maybe Agent Plato is, maybe he's down there. I went down there, he's up here. Up here, he's down there. Where the hell is Plato? Okay, now it shows him down. He was up before. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yes. Okay. Come on, Vasquez. Vasco. Come on, get in the elevator. Hey, I'm here to talk to Plato. Are you Plato?
The security of the United
You are.
You are, of course, welcome at any time here at Mast. Same? Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Okay.
We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you.
And you're meeting with me, some knucklehead?
No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them.
Go tell me what's in the package?
You really should know better than to ask for classified intel. What is this, your first day on the job?
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. I still can't tell you what's in the package, though. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve, and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. That is a word that has been used, both for good and ill, to describe us at times. You get used to it after a while, and it makes the occasions where you can all the more meaningful.
Okay.
Good luck with the mission.
All right, well, let's go to the lodge now, since we're over here. I don't feel like going...
Howdy.
Yes, sir? What do you want?
Aegis agents don't like spike jokes. Find out the hard way.
And he magically appears. All right, so let's go to the lodge first. So you'll stop. The lodge is over here. Okay, so now I actually do have to go up. Come on. Oh, it's dark. Cool. Coming? All right. Let me guess. It's a big Viking ship. It's an upside down Viking ship. Or longhouse. You gonna turn me into a werewolf?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Okay. Ooh, I got points. Ooh, science. Science. Increase grab, jump, drag. Get more common and uncommon organic resources from service objects. Ooh, yes. Alright. Let's save real quick. Okay. In we go.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
He gave me a ship.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Ugh, this is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Cadre, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Cadre?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work?
Sure.
See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Just don't turn me into a werewolf.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. Oh, I know he gets into trouble.
Social. Ooh, here we go, yes.
The time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Sure.
So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Hey, you walk just as slow as the Skyrim people. Come on. Come on. Oh, you have a bar. Dude!
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Wow, place is big. Do I get a room or do I get a bunk? Is this my room?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
The buttons on her collar are backwards. Aren't right. That one won't. Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Never mind. No, they are right.
Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Great, let's see what you have.
Oh, you just bought them all. Wow. Okay. Or did I just vendor sell from?
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, nutrient tissue. There we go. How's that?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Okay, so
Stay safe, okay?
I have my succulents, my tissues for my issues. Oh, there's a safe. Oh, storage. Oh, sweet. All right. Well, let's go talk to some more people. There were more people downstairs. All right. I got one of those on the ship too. All right. Yeah, there's another dude. Let's go talk to one of the other dudes down there. Hey, boom. All right.
I am at your service, Captain.
Walter, you don't have to answer this, but I was wondering something.
Ask if you've got
You should
questions.
spend a lot of time
I do.
with
Speak up if you have
Constellation.
ideas.
Doesn't
We're
Gibson
all
listen?
here for the same reason.
That is a rather personal question.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an
Okay, then.
explorer like you.
Guess if you're both okay with
It's
it.
really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
The government probably took it.
I'm
Put
not
it next to
gonna
the Ark
lie,
of the
I
Covenant.
really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Wait till you see my shenanigans.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Okay, what kind of company do you have?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Okay.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
So it's just you three?
So Mateo swiped any of your religious texts.
You've got something for me?
So, are you ready to get to work?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or was there something else?
I bet you have your eye on something.
If you must know.
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
We're going
Let's
to be
do
doing
this.
some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Be locked as your follower if you continue. Got it. Oh no, wait. I want to do the... No. I wonder if I'm allowed to let her... Why not?
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
The old neighborhood mission is complete. Okay. There's also... I gotta retrieve the ice. Retrieve the package. Okay.
I hope you're still glad you joined Constellation, Noel.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I am.
You could have done just about anything.
I believe we head to the... Can I move? Why can't I move? There we go. I should be heading to the transit station. Yes. Alright. I think. Oh no, Mast is over here. Are they? Is it up? Is it down? It's probably down. Let's go this way. Oh no, I think that is the transit station.
Then I realized my tank's sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough. Wait. You know
There she is. You gotta keep up with me, Lydia. You gotta realize that I... Oh, this is Mast. Okay. Speak with Kelton Rush. Rush? Frush. Is it you?
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your... another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right, all right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
Yeah.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
What's wrong with the Sol
You
system?
kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Well, she'll have to tell Elon that.
Sol system is a lot of planets. But a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Okay, so we have to leave for Sidonia. All right. You coming? Where? Is that the transit station underneath me? Yes. How do I get down there? Oh, this way. See if you can keep up with me, old lady. Ah, you do a pretty good job keeping up with me. Alright, so let's... Yeah, we're taking off, but let's first pick up the package. Yahoo!
Really? Well, what's there to even do on Gagarin?
Beats me, but the financials
There's
make
plenty
sense.
of walkway for everyone.
I think
Well
you've
then,
got
we're
me
going to have to
mistaken
give you
for
one
someone
hell of a
else.
send-off. Ooh?
Ooh?
Have a deal.
Go to the spaceport. Because there should be a package. Now, hold on. Where's retrieving the package? There it is. That's what I thought. Come here. Give me the package. Deliver it to Sergeant Yumi. Sergeant Yumi. Oh, Sergeant Yumi!
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you?
Oh.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars. Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Assigning the adoring fan to your crew will make him... Sure, why not?
You won't be disappointed.
Manage my crew. All right. Yeah, go on a ship. Okay.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
We need comic relief.
Ah, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
Well, Sergeant Yumi, are you still on duty?
Contrary to what you...
Can I move? Thank you. What are you doing behind the desk,
Sir,
dude?
Good to see you. Listen, how's the investigation going? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment.
Thank you.
And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Cool.
Ah, if it isn't my
Looking for
favorite
work.
part-time... I've got nothing at the moment, but come back later, and I might have something for you.
Okay.
Take care.
I gotta go to Sidonia. Speak with Kelton Fresh. Who the heck is Kelton Fresh? Where's he at? Back on the transit station. Yeah, back on that. Okay. What about accessing secure storage? That should be around here somewhere, shouldn't it? Where is it? Excuse me. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, I think what we'll do... Let me go into the light here. Come here. There we go. Can I... There we go. Hey. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me on this. If you find yourself enjoying it, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Really help me out. And I will see you all in the next episode, where I think I'm going to try to get that secure storage. See if we could do that. Maybe do a couple more missions here in New Atlantis, and then head off to the home system. So, see you all in the next episode. Bye. Hello. Goodbye.